Hey everyone, if you're tired of going back and forth with leads, checking availability manually, or missing out on qualified leads, this video is for you. I'm Sausati. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a simple and powerful lead qualification system using Tally, Google Sheets, and Make.com. Here is what we will cover. First, we'll create a clean, professional Tally web form to capture leads. Then, we'll connect the form to Google Sheets to track submissions. And finally, I'll walk you through a Make automation that checks availability and sends confirmation emails all without lifting a finger. If you are running a service-based business, this system will help you qualify leads faster, avoid double bookings, and close deals effortlessly. Alright, let's get into step 1. Capturing leads. We are going to create a simple, effective web form using Tally. In Google, let's type Tally login. If you already have an account, you can directly log in or you can sign up. It's completely free. So I'm in home page right now, and here we can see a button, new form. Let's click it, and it is asking for form title. Let's add client booking form there. Okay, and we have two options here. We can start this form from scratch, or we can use the templates provided by Tally. Tally provided a lot of templates created by team and creators. So you can click on the template you want and click this use this template button, and this will get imported. But for our use case, I am going to start this from scratch. So I'm thinking of having 4 fields: name, email, which is required to send emails for us, phone number, and the date of booking. So let's add the first field, click on the plus button and type in name. So if you type it here, you can see two options again, which is a question, what's your first name, and second one is an input block. I'm using input block for this. So you can add a title or label. I'm adding label as name. And you can make this required or remove that. I'm making name as required. Similarly, let's add the remaining sections as well. So if you see here, it has multiple options like number, email, phone number. We can directly use them. So let's add. So what are we going to add next? Email. Again, an input block, insert, and add label as email and keep it required as well. And the next one is phone number as input block, insert that and add label as phone number. And the last field, which is date. The cool thing is Tally provide date block for us. Okay, that's it. I think that's everything we require. Let's publish this form. So we got a link here. We can use this link on our website or in your Instagram or Facebook bio, or as a call to action in your DMs or email replies, or even inside ads or business profiles. Basically, anywhere your client interacts with you online. Just drop the link and let the automation begin. In the next step, we'll see how to connect this web form to Google Sheets so that we can track and manage responses in real time. Let's go. Okay, we are back to our Tally. So within client booking form that we just created, we can see a bunch of options here. Click on integrations. and we can see all the integrations that Tally supports. We want to connect it to Google Sheets, so click on connect within Google Sheets, and it is asking us to log into our Google account. I'm doing that in the background. It's done. Okay, now it is asking us a connection name. Once we have given a connection name here and click on Save Changes, a new spreadsheet will automatically get created in our Google account. So let's give the connection name as Client Bookings and save the change. And let's open our Google Sheets here, and we can see a new spreadsheet is created. When we open it, we have the fields that we created. So let's test this now. I'm copying the Tally link and opening it here. Okay, hope you can see the client booking form. So let's give our name, email, oh, did I keep phone number as mandatory? Okay, and the date of booking is going to be June 20, and submit it. So the form is successfully submitted. If we go to our spreadsheet, we can see that a new row got added here. All right, now let's move on to the final step, setting up the automation in Make.com. If you are new to Make, it's a no-code automation platform that helps you connect your favorite apps and create smart workflows without writing a single line of code. Coming to our case, here is how we are going to do it. As soon as someone submits a form, this Make workflow automatically gets triggered. It will check whether the requested date is available in our Google Calendar. If it is available, it will book the appointment in the Google Calendar and sends a confirmation email to the client. And the third step is it changes the status within the Google Sheets to confirmed. If the date is not available, we'll change the status within the Google Sheet to follow up, and at the end of the day, someone will follow up to that contact. Let's see how to do it in Make step by step. Okay, let's log into Make account now. Log in. And yeah, we are in the home page. Here you can see that we have create a new scenario button. Click on it. And we have a new page to create a new scenario. The first module we are going to add here is, of course, Google Sheets. So as soon as a new row got added, this workflow automatically gets triggered. So we are selecting Watch New Rows option. The first here we have to add a connection. If you already made some scenarios within the Make.com, it automatically prefetches your connection, but if not, you can click on add and sign in with Google. It will automatically create a connection. So I am adding a connection, and next spreadsheet ID. So coming to spreadsheet ID, you'll choose the file that you have saved earlier, so which is client booking form. And we have only one sheet within the client booking form, so it's sheet 1 and save. All save. So once date is fetched from this row, we have to look into the Google Calendar to see whether the date is available or not. So the next module we are going to add is Google Calendar and search events, because we are searching for the event on that date. The same connection and calendar ID is your calendar, and the start date and end date. Coming to Google Calendar, it only accepts dates in ISO 8601 format, but we are not sure whether the date that we are getting is in that format or not. So when you look here, the date is like this, but when it comes to ISO format, it looks something like this. So that doesn't match. So we have to make some modifications here. So we have a function called format date within the make.com. It's a built-in function which modifies the date in the format that we want. So let's use that function and format the date. I hope that's correct. Okay, so with this format date function, the first variable we are giving is the date which we fetched from Google Sheets, and second one is the format we want. So start date is this, and if we add end date is end of that particular day, right? So it's going to be, if you look at it, this is year, month, date, and this is time. So I'm adding the time as 23 colon 59 colon 59, so that that complete day events are captured or are fetched here. Let's just save it and run this automation once and see what happens. So let's run it once. Okay, great. So we have submitted only one request, right? So that is fetched here, the name, email, phone number, and date. From date, we want to see whether this date is booked or not within the Google Calendar. So yes, it within the output it doesn't return anything. It says total number of bundles 0. This means that that date is not booked. If the total number of bundles is not 0, then that means the date is booked. So here it is not booked. So perfect. Okay, the next step is, so if the event, I mean, if the date is available, then the client should be pushed to confirmed status, and if it is not available, then we have to do a follow-up. So we have two conditions here. In cases like this, we use router. So let's add a new module, router, and so here we can add filters, like if some condition gets satisfied, this path should be selected. If not, the other, or if some other condition is satisfied, the second path. We can add what number of paths we want, doesn't matter. So I am adding a filter here, label availability check, and the condition is will not in the Google, yes, in the Google Calendar we have to see the total number of bundles, where total number of bundles. If this is equal to 0, that means that particular date is available, right? So if it is 0, then it should follow this path. If not available, let's label this as, and the condition is if the number of bundles not equal to 0. Or you can add this as a fallback route, like if any of the other routes doesn't get satisfied, this route will be picked up. We can do that too by clicking this to X. I'm not doing that now. Perfect. So we have two paths now. Depending on the availability, it selects its path. So if the date is available, let's think about that path. So what we should do, the first thing is we need to update the Google Calendar with this particular date that it is already booked. And the second thing is sending a confirmation email to the client saying that the event is booked. And the third step we are going to do is updating the Google Sheets with confirmed status. So let's do one by one. The first thing is, of course, Google Calendar. Earlier we searched the event. Now we create an event, right? So the same connection, and the calendar ID is also same, and the event name. What should we give the event name? So here we have Google Sheets variables. So let's give the event name as the name of the person. Okay, makes sense. And the start date is actually the date of the event, right? So the date. And let's make it all day event so that end date doesn't matter, and save. That's done. So we have created a Google event. If it is successful, then the next step is going to be sending a confirmation email. So for that we are adding Gmail module, send an email, and the same connection to here in the email address we are giving our client email address, and the subject is congratulations, your booking is confirmed, maybe. Yeah. So the content, let me copy paste it from somewhere else. It's time waste to write that. So hi, let's add name here to make it customized. So what's the name of the person? Where is it? In the Google Sheets we have name. Okay, great news, your booking for here we have to add date. So your booking for date is confirmed. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. See you on that date. Oh no, see you on date. Save. That's done. So I need to tell you one thing here. If you are using your Gmail account, like at gmail.com account, make.com is not going to send emails. It will throw out an error. If you are using a company domain, it will go through this. So if you want to use your custom email account, I mean if you want to use your personal email account, you have to follow some additional steps. Like in the YouTube you have a lot of videos how to do that. If you face any issues and if you want me to help you with that, let me know. I'll make a video of it. So let's save this, and the next step is going to be updating our Google Sheets with confirmed status. So here we are going to add update a row, right? But before that, let's add the row status. Yes. So that this row will get updated. Spreadsheet is the same spreadsheet that we have chosen earlier, and the sheet name, yes, the row number. So which row are we going to update here? The same row from the earlier Google Sheet that we are doing all this, right? So that is going to be in the Google Sheets. We have row number here. This is fetched from the earlier Google Sheet info. Row number, yes, and the values. So here you can add what are the columns you want to update. So I don't want to update any other columns except the status to confirmed. That's it. Let's just save it. And yeah, it's done. The successful availability path is done. So coming to unavailability path, we just want to update the Google Sheets here so that the person will contact them later. So choose file, same file, single sheet. The row number is the same how we chosen earlier. The row number. And now the status is going to be follow up, maybe, and save. That's it. Our scenario is done. Let's just do a final testing of this, and yeah, we are done. Okay, let's see the entire workflow now, how it works. So let's go to Tally first and copy the share link, and oh, I already have it here. Okay, so let's do two bookings, one that gets confirmed, one that will have a follow-up. So let's do the booking for the same date. So Sai, the first person, and the email is my email, some phone number, and let's do it for tomorrow. Submit. And the second person email is some random email, and he is also requesting for tomorrow. Submit. So when we have a look at the spreadsheet, we can see that 2 new rows got added with empty status. Let's run the make automation and see what statuses they're going to get. Run once. Boom. So we got 2 bundles. The first one is Sai and the second one is from Ravi. So one got confirmed and other got a follow-up here. You can see the numbers here. From the two, one went this path and the other went this path. So if we look at the spreadsheet now, we have 2 rows here. The first one is actually confirmed. So the first one went in this path. First it created an event in Google Calendar. Let's look at the Google Calendar, and for the next day we can see that a event is booked. That's done, and we have to send a confirmation email to this user. So as I have given my email, let's see whether we got a confirmation email or not. So yes, I just opened it. So we got this confirmation email. Great. And the third part is updating the Google Sheets, which we have already looked. It is updated to confirmed status. I should have given capital C here. Anyways, so the second row, it got a follow-up. So the only thing it is doing is updating the Google Sheets, which it did. Yeah, that's it. And I forgot to tell you that while we are configuring this, I forgot to add end date here. We should also add end date with the same date, or else we'll get errors in logs. Yeah, that's it. That's how we are going to automate the lead qualification. And that's a wrap. With a simple Tally form, Google Sheets and Make.com, we have seen how to automate lead qualification, from capturing user details to sending confirmation emails and checking availability. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.